Yo, how ego fucks with us. Ego is operating system. You can only see that when you retrieve into 0 point. Yum, yum, yum. Now, here's an example. For me to be able to transmit the architecture of reality or whatever, I need to not know what the freak am I saying or doing. Okay? Because you're supremely detached in the 0 point, then the emanation of God is all-knowing, omniscient, omnipresent, right? And this is like doing without knowing, being like stupid to the max. Stupid to the max, not knowing what you're gonna say next, not knowing what's the purpose of this. Now, I have a purpose of this is like to collect credits, okay, spiritual credits, because I'm sharing and then I'm getting credits in the game that benefits my avatar. But then with intention to get credits or worrying about subscribers or whatever views, like you're getting into actual suffering because there is an attachment. So liberation is knowing yourself as this nirvana, this empty of context, and then that you're assuming a role play, but then to move through life as this, to move through life to have joy, only you can do that with ultimate detachment. But then there will be desire that arises, but you cannot allow it to linger in your psyche. So that's like opening tabs, closing tabs. Opening tabs, closing tabs. Opening tabs, doing stuff, closing tabs. Retrieving into whateverness. Okay? So that's your liberation. Then you get okay, you can enjoy now, because now you can enjoy every simple thing. When your mind, operating system, is not detached from whatever purpose you loaded for your body to go and do, then the body is like going, these thoughts are like, you know how thoughts and intention, they animate you, they animate your avatar. So if you don't close these animations down, they're like still trying to go somewhere from your subconscious, right? And you're like anxiety, because many mixed intentions are trying to move your body into some place. So to purge your operating system, to defragment all of this, is like get cozy in the backseat. Awareness. Now, in the consciousness, instantly, there is defragmentation of these programs. But now, that is your Kali mode. Okay, now let me explain this. Because everything is a mental construct, the mind has the creator and destroyer. And all of these loomings and these intricate fabrics of the architecture of reality and you, so the emotions, the feelings, the thoughts, the intention, and the sanskara, which is like you are trying to get something and then you attach yourself to that, and then if you don't let it go, you can't relax. So you get attached to things, and your programs, they are fulfilling this purpose like, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. But then you can get no rest, you can get no ease and see that, well, I'm fine, right? Because I wanted the money, and I wanted the hot dog, and I wanted the ice cream, and I wanted it. And it's a fun, but it's too many things. It's like operating system glitch, RAM memory exhausted, and you're like, I'm stressing out, I have to get a massage. You see what I mean? You experience this. Everybody experienced it. So it's an overwhelm of wanting with no detachment. But actually, if you're like wanting, and then you're contemplating, and then you're projecting, and then you shut down, then phew, manifestation, right? You have to let go. So no pushing and pulling allows you graceful, fun, effortless enjoyment. Pushing and pulling, clinging, taking things personally, seriously, and then Okay, so when your operating system, all of these programs that want to move your body into action, they're programmed in a way that they don't want to die. These are like animation loops, literally, like walk cycle. When you have a puppet, your body is a puppet. No animation. Then you put animation sequence, this is your emotion, and you play the piano. See, everything that you do is a sequence that is moving your puppet. You finish the sequence, you're resting, puppet is resting. So all of these sequences, when you load them, they pull you and they're attached to this expression. I have to say all of these things and I have to express. See, so the expression does not want to stop expressing and clinging and doing, its purpose. You, the consciousness, you're always actually freaking liberated from it all, but then you get immersed with the screen. It's the same thing. I play a video game on the phone, I see how my mind gets immersed with my literally nervous system and my etheric body. It's becoming immersed with the screen. And then it's like a glue with the video game, and it's like I let it go. You see? So everything that you're doing, you're solving, and you're immersed with that in your mind. So there's an energetic connection with then the object of your desire or whatever you're tempering, contemplating, and doing. And then when you let go, it's like, right? Take a shower. And let go of the energy. So disconnect. Now you can enjoy it. You can relax. Okay, breathing, it's like enough to feel fulfilled, because you are self-fulfilled. So the programs, if there are too many of them and you're like waking up and there's like a million things to do, well, you're not using your operating system in an elegant way, and you're not enjoying the way in an elegant, graceful mode. The mode of play, just like, now one thing, do one thing, and then forget about it, do the next thing like a kid. That's your playfulness, one-on-one. Being childlike, not thinking about the future, not worrying about the past, always being there, fully present, just playing the game, and then So, unfinished business, lingering in your body, not good. But the programs, because they just wanted to express all of it, they fear dying, so you don't have fear of death. It's your body animations, they want to, but like, no, I can't die because I want to finish the screwdriver, fix this, So they're little demons, right? They're like, and this is like the attachment to desire is a demon, because like, what he wants to do, you want to go do, okay, and then you want it, you want to bring it here and get it. So that's cool, that's empowering. But then, if you're defragmenting your energetic system, then the Shiva or Kali, the goddess, with like comes and like defragment. It's a recycle bin. The energy, this archetype is the vacuum cleaner. Now, literally, when you go into archetypal world and you see the spheres of the archetypal whatever, how the universe is constructed, the black, the destroyer, or Saturn, it's the one that organizes everything and like, it is manifested as your vacuum cleaner. This archetype, when you go and clean it all, right? Saturn. So you clean that, right? But then if you're cleaning all of these thoughts are going to be, but we want to finish our purpose, and I want to cling to my addictions, and I have to get it, and you have to vacuum clean it all. So then you have to go into fierce mode, because so the funny thing about Kali, as a one shape of the mother energy, which is Shakti, which is information that is formed in this dancing sphere of creation. When it recycles itself, it's transcendence. So she's just straight up like slashing you with like swords and all kind of things, and you die. But then she's going like because it's hilarious. The only thing that is your programs that's wanted to express and do and get and screwdriver and get money and count, but when these programs are running your body and you're getting into this like I can't get no transcendence, yeah, because I'm being like over exaggerating everything, right? But actually I'm just like letting these unfinished businesses like get away. So either express them through like some kind of ecstatic dance type of and just express it all, recycle, and you have like freedom, nicey. Yep. Because you can only do Zen, you can only do one thing at a time with full, and then your things, your quests are going to be really, really, really super efficient and super potent in manifestation if you can have these Agni thoughts. If you can connect all of your awareness, all of your mental energy into whatever you're doing here, and there is no distractions, then you can amplify this to the max, and it manifests, and then you're like, chill. So you can do one thing a day. This lately what I've been doing, I'm just like defragment energetic memories with like scissors and like swords and just freedom. And then what do I want to do? And then contemplate what gives me the enjoyment and the highest optimization of the result. And when you are free and when you're playing, you can manifest whatever you want. When it's clinging and resistance and a million things to do, it's hard to structure. Now, some people love productivity, organization, frameworks, blah, blah, marketing, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you can give yourself to that. You can give yourself to any quest that you desire. Okay. Now, something about leveling up in the game of life, because, hey, you know what? Your 33 level is level 0, because this is your spiritual awareness of yourself as 0 point, nirvana, void, and then you're liberated. Now you can design your operating system, you can design your karma, you can design your desires, you can design your time, you can design your manifestation. But from there, you're wizard level 1. And you can max up your wizard to level 12, 14, 15, whatever, 72. So I started doing this a couple of years ago. Whoa, man. Now I have like all these etheric like tigers, wolves, and like battle creatures and whatnot, and right? So you can actually program little AIs or animals or battle creatures or whatever, like helpers that are in the ether or in the astral, yeah, and they're really working for you, organizing timeline, creating connections, networking, doing all this stuff. Like you're like Obama, you have like ministers and personal assistant and all this, everything. But it takes time. You have to be alone with yourself, and you have to like, okay, what's up, tiger? Program it, let it go. The tiger goes, hunts, brings you back the loot. So you don't even have to do anything, like everything. You can sit in a physical sense and be like, I'm just sitting here and I'm getting deliveries. No phone, no internet, no online shopping. I'm just getting delivered whatever the F I request shows up in front of me. And then there are challenges, because when you're maxing out your wizard, you have to get into some type of resistance. It's a lot of like mental work, mental organization. On a mental level, you're only operating on a mental level. The mental level becomes the physical level. So you're designing your timeline, you're curating your timeline, you're mood boarding your timeline, you're like creating all this like you're a CEO of your company of creatures that are ethereally like working for you, and they can do whatever kind of like things, magic, whatnot. So check out my 0-point course if you're basic level and you just want to know how to understand where is like nothing and the quantum sphere and the yin and yang and how this is built up. 0-point essentials course if you're advanced level, you want to level up your wizard. I'm doing private mentorships. Contact me. Instagram is also in the link somewhere, and we can jam up and create some things.